Hello and welcome to Sports Mecca. I'm Lucas Panzica. This is Rico Mckinney. Rico, lot to cover today. We got baseball, softball. But first of all, let's start with some breaking news.
Absolutely.
Starting at Tennessee, Coleman Thomas, offensive lineman, was arrested a couple weeks ago on charges of theft, apparently stolen Xbox, allegedly, and sold it on GameStop. All charges have been dropped now, and he is reinstated to the team. Rico, what does this mean for the offensive line for Tennessee, who obviously last year did not have the best year, but are looking to kind of build off of last year, have these new recruits, and now Coleman Thomas back with at least a little bit of experience?
It means a lot. It means a lot. You got Coleman Thomas, of course, our offensive lineman, suspect, and I think he's going to be great for Jalen Hurd to run it behind him. Get him to the spring practice, and those within, of course, playing. Get him some reps in the spring game. He's reinstated now, so of course he gets some reps, and I think it'd be good to have their presence on the offensive line.
Yeah, it was a huge get for Tennessee. Obviously, Butch Jones doesn't really tolerate the players getting arrested. Remember the whole thing with A.J. Johnson last year and Michael Williams. So Coleman Thomas is back. And then in the NFL, Aaron Hernandez, the former Gator tight end for the Patriots, was recently found guilty, life without parole, for murder. Rico, what was your first reaction this morning? Were you surprised at all?
I mean, absolutely not surprised. This guy deserves what he get, and I mean, he deserves what he got. And I think you have somebody to his caliber just signed over $40 million contract. It's something surprising. And these guys have all the world handed to them. You have a fan base, you have the wealth, you have, you finally made it to a spot that pretty much nobody, the average person can make it to. And to throw away your life like that is just like, what are you doing? Are you that confident that you're not going to get caught? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, just to add insult to injury there, the Patriots Stadium, Gillette Stadium, is 2 miles away from where Aaron Hernandez will be living for the rest of his life. So, not good news for Florida fans or Patriots fans. But good news for Tennessee today. Actually, about an hour ago from when we're shooting right now, Jared Guarantano, the New Jersey quarterback, had it down between Tennessee, Rutgers, and Ohio State. He will be attending Tennessee. The 2016 quarterback out of New Jersey. His dad played for Rutgers, so that was the speculation there. He was Urban Meyer's #1 quarterback on the board. Butch Jones took him out. Now, look, Rico, this quarterback situation for Tennessee now is pretty loaded.
Right.
With Josh Dobbs, I don't know if I can see Josh Dobbs going to the NFL early with all his academics and everything that he's known for, but I mean, this quarterback situation is going to be pretty crowded. Could we see maybe some transfers? Obviously, too early to talk about it now, but what do you think?
I think Butch Jones is playing it safe. You have this guy, Jared. He's the type of guy that plays kind of like Josh Dobbs. He has a 6'4" frame. He runs a 4.40 40-yard dash. And I think he's a guy who's mobile. And if Josh Dobbs ever to go down, God forbid, I think he'll be a formidable quarterback to replace him. So I think, of course, like you said, it's loaded. But I think it's a good, it's a good thing to have to him behind Josh Dobbs coming into the team.
All right, so that's it for the breaking news that came out today. Moving on to baseball, Tennessee lost a series to Missouri last weekend. Won the first game 5-2. Here you see shortstop A.J. Simcox making a great play to first base. That was in Game 3, which Tennessee lost 10-1, and they lost Game 2 as well, 8-3. Missouri just had a great day in the 5th inning on Saturday and Sunday to storm back. Missouri, the 23rd ranked team in the country. The Vols unranked after that preseason ranking of 25. And then Tennessee turns around last night and lost to MTSU 7-5. Now this team, so much hype going into this team. I'm starting to think maybe too much hype. Really talented team, well-coached team, but 10-7 non-conference games, dead last in the SEC East. I mean, things are starting working out for the Vols right now.
I'm not sure what's going on, Lucas. It's like you said, it's a lot of high expectations going into the season. So when we look at our baseball team now on the decline, it's demoralizing. I'm not sure what to we expect going into the rest of the season. But Lucas, I tell you, man, it's one thing that I'm kind of raising my eyebrows about, like what's going on with our program. But I think we could calm down and look forward into the second half of the season. And I think we have some high expectations going forward.
And dead last in the SEC East, like I mentioned, but the SEC this year and every year in baseball, absolutely brutal. You got Vanderbilt, South Carolina, Kentucky, and Missouri in the East alone. I mean, it's crazy. The Vols, when you think about the SEC, it's on all cylinders. It's not just football. In baseball, Tennessee has a long way to go if they want to make their first College World Series appearance in almost a decade now.
Right.
Moving on to softball, however, the Lady Vols are having a much different season than the Vols. They did lose the series to LSU, the #1 team in the country, but they won on Sunday. There's Lexi Overstreet hitting it into the parking lot. Now, Tennessee, the story on Sunday was of Rainey Gaffin. She's the usual closer for the Vols, but she started the game, had 6 strikeouts, and she was a great presence for the Lady Vols all
Absolutely.
day.
I love this program. I love this team. Reason why is because they have a lot of camaraderie. The cohesive unit that they have. Although, of course, I mentioned this earlier a couple weeks ago that when they hit a home run, they celebrate, and I think that kind of plays into why they have so much success. And of course, you look at how they beat one. They won against LSU, so that's kind of lets you know, because I didn't expect them to win not one of them. They walk around home, so it's kind of some more victory. So to me.
Lady Vols are down to number 13 in the standings. Coming up, we're going to talk some spring football around the SEC with Tennessee spring game coming up in about a week and a half. So we're going to send it to commercial. Be right back. Stay with us, Sports Mecca.
The energy at Tennessee reaches far beyond our campus. As Lady Vol